Wow, what a difference a week makes. Last Sunday, you guys saw my picture of how nice it was under the tiki hut. It was a beautiful weekend last weekend, and now we got this Hurricane Ophelia coming through. Rained all night. It was real windy yesterday, and it's pretty windy today. But I think we're in a little bit of a lull here at the Lost Island Tiki Bar. But it is miserable. It's damp out, and in case you guys don't know, I'm in Pennsylvania. We're out in the suburbs of Philadelphia. It's supposed to be worse the more east you go, but there's no sitting out here today. The wind's blowing, the rain every which direction. I mean, I even got water coming in here. I covered the TV up. I think it was in the spring. I believe it was in the beginning of the spring. We had a really nasty storm here, and the wind just blew so much rain in. And the next day I come out to turn the TV on. It's an 85-inch TV. There was water dripping out of it. So the roof doesn't leak over there. But the water, so much water just blew in that, yeah, it ruined the TV. But luckily these TVs are cheap these days, so it wasn't hard to replace. But it is damp and miserable. And every once in a while, depending on which way the wind's blowing, I do get a leak in here. It's not often, but it looks like because of the way this wind's going. I mean, my roof's starting to wear out. It's 9 years old, so it's starting to go anyway. And when I first built it, had a bunch of squirrels up on the top ripping some of the thatch out, so that didn't help. That's why that bucket's up there. They actually ripped a hole in it, and went up there and fixed it, but the bucket's still hanging there. So once this goes, though, it's going to be, I'm going to do all synthetic in here, and won't have to worry about any squirrels ripping it out, any losing palms, you know, over time and stuff like that. Plus, you guys can see down there, I got a huge fire pit down there. So both of my tiki huts I'm going to switch over once they wear out. That's the other one over there. That's Patty's Paradise. You can see all the furniture in there. But not a very fun day to be out here today. And this tropical storm or hurricane, whatever they're calling it, is supposed to last here through Monday. So I don't even know if I'm going to have Monday Night Football out here for the Birds game. I already texted a bunch of people, said it's not looking good. So hopefully this gets out of here quick, because it's damp. It's only in the, I think it's only going up to the 60s today. Last week, or a week and a half ago, we were over 100 with the heat index, and now we're in the 60s. So no fun out here today. So that's the update here at the Lost Island Tiki Bar. That's your weather forecast and your weather stories for today. Yeah, I mean, looking through this phone, or the camera on the phone, it looks a lot brighter out here than what it actually is. But it's miserable. It recently just stopped pouring. And yeah, these are my banana trees, but they'll be coming down. Every November I cut them all down to the grade. There's another big cluster there, and there's a cluster twice as big as these here on the side of the house. But yeah, I'll be cutting these down. We cut them down to the ground, and then in the spring, more and more pop up. I planted one years ago, and last year I cut down, I think it was 83 trees I cut down. So every year there's more and more. So all right, well, that's what's going on at the Lost Island Tiki Bar. So no work video today, just my own personal bar. All right, until the next video from the Lost Island Tiki Bar, the wet and soggy Lost Island Tiki Bar. Tiki Kev out.